What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the LA Kings being suddenly, once again, one of the hottest teams in the NHL. And, some of us wrote them off and said, hey, maybe this thing will tank in the season. But, they're the winners of 5 in a row. They're 2 points behind the San Jose Sharks for the second wild card spot in the West with 2 games at hand. I think that the Kings are right now in the driver's seat. They've got San Jose coming up on um, Saturday for the outdoor game, the Stadium Series, which would be a fantastic experience for the NHL, I think. And look what the Kings are doing. And they're back to basics. They're getting productivity from throughout the lineup. Guys like Trevor Lewis are stepping up. Jared Stoll's had a couple nice games. Even Jonathan Quick's playing. At a level we've come to expect him to play. Really keeping the Kings in every game that they're playing. And this is a dangerous team. The thing with LA, more so than any other team in the Western Conference or the league for that matter, is it doesn't matter how they get to the playoffs. All that matters is that they get there. And we've seen them win the Stanley Cup as an 8 seed before. We've seen them come back from an 0-3 deficit. This team just doesn't quit. And you look at with Anze Kopitar snapping a little bit of a drought. If Dustin Brown can somehow, some way get himself going, I mean, he's gonna be, this is gonna be a team nobody wants to face in the playoffs. And you're looking at a team like San Jose. I'd be scared right now if I were them because they're nipping at their heels. They've collapsed against them before in the playoffs, and they get the big outdoor game in Northern California Saturday. The Sharks got to look at that as a playoff game. Obviously, it's a national TV game. All the eyes, around North America and beyond those two California teams. But you don't want to collapse twice in 10 months to this LA team. It's not a good look for you, trust me. I just think if they can, continue to keep this up, get productivity through their lineup, they'll be a dangerous team down the stretch and into the playoffs. I think you're foolish to bet against this team making the playoffs, and they got their work cut out for them. And the fact that they're relying on Drew Doughty to play almost 30 minutes a game is, something that is not the most ideal situation. But you got to do what you got to do, and they're riding him like a horse, and he's getting them there. You look at the way he's been a big contributor for this team. You look at the numbers: 33 points, 56 games, pretty good numbers. I mean, not necessarily among the league leaders on defenseman scoring, but I think he's probably the single most important contributor to his team among defensemen. I just think no team relies upon their guy more so than the Kings do with Doughty, and that goes to Nashville. Nashville has Shea Weber, but they also have Roman Josi, who's one of the top defensemen in the NHL this season. The Kings are relying on Drew Doughty and kind of it's Drew Doughty than everyone else pretty much among defensemen on the LA Kings, and he's been great. And if they want to return to the playoffs, they're going to need more of the same from their 25-year-old star. I mean, he is an all-world type player and a guy that can really make a difference in a playoff series. He plays on situations, and it's just one of the best players in the NHL as far as I'm concerned. So, again, this Kings team is getting hot. They've won 5 in a row, and don't sleep on them just yet. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the LA Kings recent hot streak. Stay tuned for episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.